but it all stems from what you want out of your business and how you want to put things across and all that sort of stuff.
If you can't coach somebody who's put their hand up and said, I want coaching because I like what you're saying and I want a result, if you can't coach them and keep them for longer than 3 months, it's the coaching that you look at. These are things that we choose not to do because it doesn't sit well with our ethics.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. Hope you're good in YouTube land. Sounds like old, doesn't it? I say that sounds like an old man saying that.
I'm going to do your part.
Unbelievable.
We are Dan and Mike. God, this feels weird, doesn't it? And we are here to help you in any way that we can with your online fitness business.
Just share it. That's Mike's bit, innit? Just share it.
Yeah.
I hope there's loads of people watching. Which there isn't.
There's none. Those of you that are subscribe, what does Bartlett do? We've noticed
that over 56% of people who watch this video are not subscribed to the channel. It means a lot to us if you subscribe.
Yeah.
And we're sponsored by Pepsi Max Cherry, which is the best flavour Pepsi Max.
To continue getting better and better guests, as you've seen, I need you to subscribe. No, you don't. You're getting loads of good guests.
I was about to say, got loads of good guests. I saw the latest one as well with him. He's like, she will have brought out this greens powder drink, and it is honestly the best tasting greens drink. No, it's not. It's greens drink. They say it's like shit. All of them. Don't say that. You're lying. That's how you know someone's lying. You know when someone's got like a greens drink and they have to promote it and they go, best tasting one I've ever had. Yeah. Now I know you lie for these things, right? Before I didn't really know. Now I do know 100%.
Yeah. I mean, have you tried it?
But it's greens drink. It's a greens drink made with spirulina and spinach. It's going to be foul. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I'll stick to Pepsi Max Cherry, thanks.
It's anyway, what we're talking about today...
What
are we talking about? Yeah, so we're probably just going to talk around like priorities, bringing up weaknesses, and almost like the contradictory nature.
Bringing up weaknesses? So you mean training chest four times a week? I think in the gym. I'm going to do it.
That's all I do, to be fair.
Yeah, it's my weakness, so I need to do it. Yeah,
but like
because when it is a weakness, you do train it more often, right? That is if I had a weak chest, I'd train it more often, wouldn't I?
Well, yeah, but let's put it out there to the clients. So let's just say that they want to improve their chest. What would you do? Would you ask them to not train it, or would you ask them to train it more?
Train it more, probably. I thought, and you probably not only would you train it more, you probably want videos of their execution of their movements, see how they're actually performing the movement. Really go into detail, wouldn't you? You'd go into quite a lot of detail, I think, around like why they're not seeing the connection they want and why they're not seeing the growth they want, and maybe looking at all the other things around it, but ultimately focusing on the main problem, which is that they're not growing their chest.
So the answer is not to stay away from it.
Stay away?
Stay away from chest.
Oh, what is it? Never train it?
Yeah.
It's never going to get bigger then, is it? Isn't it? Is that how it works?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's progressive, and also progressive overload as well. So it's not only do you have to train it then more often,
you get better.
It has to be harder, doesn't it? You have to then make it harder. You have to like actually do more work on it to kind of see the progress. Like, so if something becomes really easy, you have to push yourself to make it a bit harder so that you improve again. Is that progressive overload? I don't know. I've not seen the videos on Instagram about it.
So the post
I don't know.
Sorry. So the point that we're making is that there's coaches out there that tell us that they want to grow the business, and you might be one of these coaches that wants to grow your business, that wants to be a better coach, that wants to bring in more clients. If you are, cool. Like, subscribe to this video, all that jazz. You'll learn some more tips. But if you are that type of coach, and you're the type of coach that focuses more and puts more, of a priority on your own training, the gym, posting memes about, the classic Michael Jordan about how he's thrown missed more shots than everybody else, but because he's thrown so many shots that, perseverance, all of that stuff, never giving up, hard work, and then...
Ironic.
Yeah, but they're the same people that are like, couldn't really post 7 times this week because, like the weekend came up and I was quite busy and kind of didn't really know what to post as well on Thursday. Like I just really lacked ideas. But in the same breath, we'll go, it seems to be a bit dry lately for clients. Not many coming in. So have you got any ideas of what to do? Yeah.
Yeah. Work hard.
Yeah. Put out more content. That's the idea. The idea is put out more content. Like, because no matter what secret hack you have, whether it's you're going to go and do cold DM, whether it's you're going to launch a wank scholarship that doesn't exist, besides all of those tactics, they're all predicated on the fact that you must be consistently posting first.
Yeah, I get really wound up this because of the irony of coaches and a lot of them are just so hypocritical with the content that they post on Instagram, right? So the one that I get and I see regularly is, I'm just not good with technology. I don't know how to use cameras. I don't know how to edit videos. I'm really poor at writing. I don't know how to do emotional writing. I don't know how to set up an email list. I don't know how to set up a landing page. Cool. Neither did I at one point. What did I do? I didn't ask my mentor at the time for a step-by-step video and them to do it for me or anything like that. No, I worked it out myself. I figured it out and I put the time in, I put the effort in. And the thing that frustrates me the most is then you get those people who say that, oh, like you said, no clients coming this week. Well, it's because you posted 3 photos this week with a crap caption on them. You need to get better at doing that. Oh, I'm just not very good at it though. Yeah, no, I know you're not very good at it. How are you going to get good at it though? You need to make it a priority. I just don't have time. These are the same coaches that are posting about clients, and it's the way that they sit on their high horse and they sit there and like, oh guys, you only have to go to the gym 3 times a week, and you do have time. It's just not a priority. And I'm sat there like, here we go, right, literally writing on my Instagram stories. Well, you have 3 hours a week to not go to the gym, so sack that off. You're good at the gym. You're quite good at that. Maybe instead of going 6 sessions a week, go 3. Then the other 3 hours, sit down in your office, study, whatever it is, right? And spend 3 hours on YouTube tutorials, learning how to edit videos, learning how to set up a landing page, learning how to write better. Once you've learned all that, spend another 3 hours the next week practicing. Yeah, got to practice. Got to practice.
I actually made a reel about that. A thread about that. Let me find what it was.
And it's this whole thing of like, coaches need to go on, you read out.
So I put, unless you're competing, instead of spending 2 hours in the gym 5 times a week to benefit your business, that old excuse of
it's hiding. You're hiding doing that.
That excuse is, well, it helps with business. I'm a coach. Well, not 2 hours 5 times a week. How about spending 1 hour 4 times a week, which you can still make progress. You know you can, and at very worst, you can maintain doing that. Which, if it's at the expense of growing your business, I would take maintaining your physique. So again, I've caveated at the beginning, unless you're competing, instead of spending 2 hours in the gym 5 times a week to benefit your business, spend 1 hour 4 times a week and spend the 6 that you've saved on getting better at content creation, editing and copywriting. Your business will be far superior.
100%. And it's the same. And this is what I mean, is coaches would write that same bit of content on Instagram about drinking alcohol or takeaways, right?
How often do you watch Netflix?
Yeah. Oh my God.
You've watched 3 episodes of Netflix, so you could do three workouts, 3 hours of workouts.
Well, how about you stop watching Netflix?
Then?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the same for you. And the thing I love about content is that you can't have a go at me for getting on my high horse because I'm just repeating your content back to you, just with a different context. You've said it. You said it. I've not said it, you've said it. I'm just repeating your content back to you with your business involved. And it is about priorities. And I don't go to the gym as much anymore because of time constraints. But not only that, I'd also got things I'd rather be doing.
I can tell.
Yeah, it's obvious. I'd rather be playing golf, right? I tell you what, there's no better feeling for me than when I go and play golf and I practice golf of an evening, knowing I've spent 6 hours that day putting graft in and doing the hard work. Mainly fixing his mistakes, but whatever.
So,
right, but it to me, it's that whole thing of like, I don't think I'd be able to enjoy it as much if I knew that I wasn't where I wanted to be.
So I'm going to use, now you brought up golf, I'm going to use golf as a good analogy because Dan's very good at golf. Admittedly, I hate saying it, but he is. I'm very bad at golf, but I've only just started really, and I've definitely not put enough time or enough work or enough consistency into getting better. So I can't expect to be better. I can't expect to be as good as Dan. Because he's played more. He's played 4, 5, 6 times a week, for 18 months. I haven't done that. So if I'm doing it once a week, and often if that, so let's say twice a month, how longer of a duration do I have to do it to have played the same amount of times as Dan has in that 18 months? Probably 5 years, 6 years. So how can I expect, or how would I expect to be as good as that without putting in the same practice? It's arrogant to think that you can. It's arrogant to think you can get through on natural ability or something like that. It doesn't work. So I didn't like that thought when I first started playing golf. So it deterred me from playing golf. It deterred me from going back because I felt embarrassed. And I guess some coaches might feel the same way. They don't know what to post or how to post, and they don't think that their posts are very good. So they're deterred from it because they don't want to be out in public as, not making as good a post. My mindset then changed because I realized that I had to be shit to get good. I had to be. I couldn't wait at home and just be good one day and then start playing golf. You have to go through the shit part to get good at it. Mm-hmm. So if you're shit at your content, if you're shit at getting on camera, if you're shit at editing, if you're shit at writing, practice it, as it's the only way that you will get better. And you have to. You have to for your business.
Right. There's another thing here, a point I wanted to make, which is perfect for the golf analogy, right? How long have you been practicing golf for? In total, like when you started to now, how long has it been?
So I started...
It's about 6 months?
Yeah, so...
Let's say serious, it's about 6 months seriously.
You've
been practicing, regularly going to the driving range, regularly doing this sort of stuff. The second time you started again. Forget the first time.
Yeah.
The second time you restarted. It's about 6 months, right? And you've been going regularly, haven't you? 6 months, probably once or twice a week for 6 months, apart from the times you've been back in the UK. But you've still been going and thinking about going, right?
Yeah.
Right. What have you just figured out this week that you're quite good at?
Chipping.
Right. How long did it take you to figure that out?
6 months.
Because you went every single week. And this is another point of mine, is that people go, I just don't know when I'm going to get good or what I'm going to get good at, right? Once you put the time and effort in for weeks on end, you start to find something that is actually quite good about what you do, and you double down on it. Mike went to the range the other day, right? We went together. He sat down, he's like, I'm going to start some chipping. I went, no, you're not. You can do that already. You're already quite good at that. You're doing that to avoid the other stuff you're shit at. And he went, oh, for fuck's sake, you're right. I do the same thing. I'm shit at putting. Every time I go to the range, I have to practice my putting. I've got a mat at home to practice it because I'm shit at putting. I practice it all the fucking time because I'm shit at it. And I don't then practice the things that I'm good at, right? That's a different thing when you get better and you further on. My point here about Mike is that he would never have found out he was good at chipping unless he kept going for 6 months straight, because it wouldn't have got to that point where he then started to practice it or he put more time and effort into it. It's the same thing with your content. You might find, actually, do you know what? I'm quite good at writing short emails. Amazing. Now we can double down on that. We know that's your best bit of content. We can make sure that you do that regularly and you can work on the other things. It takes less time then to get good at that. It might be that you get good at video. You only figure that out by starting and making shit, creating shit, right? All our videos at the start were shit. Our YouTube videos were shit. Look at us now in the studio. When we first started YouTube, this was never going to happen. Why would we do this? Because it was shit. We now know what we're doing. We know how the cameras are set up. We know where we're looking. We know what all these things mean, right? That's the point, is that you're comparing yourself to people who have figured it out. It's like me comparing myself to Tiger Woods. I'm never going to be at that level, right? Yes, some people are innately better than other people, but I also think that we overemphasize that. I just think that you look at someone like Tiger Woods and go, actually, he's just spent loads more hours because he started when he was about 3, if you watch the documentary. People that are better than you have just put in the hours to practice. I don't believe that with video editing, you're not talented at it, in my opinion. Sorry, that's a bit harsh. Gordon, yeah. I don't know if it's talented. You just spend more time practicing it. You know which bit to cut out, which bit to leave in, and through experience, you get better at it. You could argue there's some talent involved, maybe in filming stuff and moving around or whatever, acting to a certain degree, but it's just an excuse that you're using. It's just an excuse of, it's that same as your clients going, all those guys that got great physiques, so they're just genetics. Wow. It's not though, is it? It's not. You know it's not, because these people look amazing. Some of them look amazing. Some of them take drugs, admittedly, but I'm talking a little bit lower than that. You look at our photo shoot pictures, someone go, they got amazing physique. Oh, easy for you though, isn't it? No, not at all. It's the same with this. Stop thinking that everyone else has got this hack or this secret. They've just put more hours into it than you, and you have to make it a priority.
So there's the point. Make it a priority. Stop hiding behind,
And literally with that as well, some actionable points from that then, right? Actionable points. So one of my clients, I set her the task to write for 30 minutes every single day. I put it on a tracker alongside all the other stuff she was doing because she wasn't sending emails. She didn't really like doing it. 30 minutes a day writing. Now, admittedly, she couldn't do it. She didn't do it. She did 5 to 6. Didn't do 7, did 5 to 6. You know what said to me the other day on check-in? It's probably been about 4 or 5 months. I actually really enjoy writing emails now. Yeah, she's just crossed the 4K mark when she started on 1, and it's been with me about 12 months. Just started enjoying writing again. Why do you think that is? Well, because she's now spent about 40 hours practicing. You need to set aside time in your schedule to do this. I do it in my golf. I play golf 3 times a week on a course. I then have evenings where I practice. I've got coaches hold me accountable, all this sort of shit, right? But the point is, it's in my diary. These things need to be in your diary and they can't be moved. It's easy to move it and it's easy with accountability, obviously. But when are you practicing? When are you doing your 30 minutes of writing? When are you doing your 1 hour in front of a camera? Ask yourself that question, because then it becomes a priority when it becomes part of your schedule and part of your routine.
There you go. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff.
Share it. Yeah, easy as that.
MySpace.
If you do want help with your content creation, by the way, we do have links in the description below to some amazing webinars from some amazing people who are amazing at creating content. Say amazing more.
We've got a free one as well, haven't we?
We have got a free one, but you can also...
We've got a few free
It's
stuff.
a £5. Fucking pay a £5 for it and you get better.
There you go.
If you're worth £5 spending
Have a
your own money.
little look. See you in the next one.
See you later.